Get in frame, man. Get in frame. Get in frame. Ner.
Peace and love. This is the Kepera bracelet. The things I've done with this bracelet, only voodoo people talk about.
People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. You see, we have a special guest here tonight. Yes, special guest. You ain't seen him in a while. We're gonna explain why you ain't seen him in a while. I know he look extra darker, but that's because he got the hat on.
Yeah.
And, you know, the lighting.
Now I got
Yeah,
the
you could-
tam on. We
Yeah.
call it a tam in Barbados.
You can put the hat back on, man. Don't make me tell like you take off your hat, man. You can leave your hat on. I know. All right. We got the brother here, Babanu. Get a little closer, Babanu. There you go. So we got the don't worry about reading that, man.
Okay.
Y'all always be trying to read the damn comments. I'm gonna have to start doing where I turn the stuff around and all that good stuff. But anyway, stop reading this, man.
All right,
You getting distressed? Stop reading the comments.
All right.
The comments is not for you to read. I'm gonna read it. Get in frame, sir. The man giving me trouble already, people. We got Babanu in the building. Give a round of applause for Babanu. Babanu, creator of the God Genes Decoded. And he got a pretty interesting story. Like, you thought he fell off the grid. You would hear from him for a while. I was like, what the hell's going on with Babanu? I was sensing some things. I was like, damn, hope the brother's all right. Come to find out it was deeper than what I thought. Yo, you blocking. Fix your cuffs. They did not. Yo, the man is so flashy. If you see how this man dress, and he's trying to fix leave that alone, man. Let's get into this interview.
Okay,
It's my
man.
boy right here. This is my boy. It's the man right here. Please tell the people why you was off the grid, because y'all see the title, Unlocking the God Genes or something like that. I named it. The God Genes, decoding the God Genes. Okay, and the reason why I named this title that, because when you hear this man's story and what he went through, excuse me, woo-wee, let's go.
In 2015, when I came back from Barbados, I had a very clear dream and a vision that my family stabbed me in the back. I also had an Ifa reading done by my Oluwo who initiated me to Ifa, and the Ifa reading said the same thing, that my family was going to do me dirty. So shortly after I did the last interview with Joel, I was on my way to Rikers Island. I pretty much I got beat up by the cops because of my stupid brother. I got taken down to the 77th precinct.
Oh, it's 70 cents. I'm
Yup.
suckers down there.
Yup. They also beat me up down there, mishandled me.
So hold on. Backtrack. I want to make sure people know right. Because people that don't live in New York, they don't know the 77th precinct and how they get down. The 71st precinct and the 77th precinct, they don't play no games. So basically, they beat you up there, bring you to the police station, beat you up again.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
And I'm going to make sure all of them die a horrible
Hey,
death.
yo. What I told you, man, we live, man.
We live,
Come
man.
on, stop that. We live,
But,
man.
you know,
you going to take care of them. That's it.
I'm going to take care
We
of them.
live, man.
This is
Don't
more.
mess up that, yo. They already shadow banning me and all that good stuff. We live. Yo,
You know,
don't say that, man. Let's go, man. Talk your thing, man. Let them know what's going on. These the ills are going live, people.
I went to Rikers Island. I spent 30 days in Rikers Island. They didn't allow me to go before a judge or anything for those first 30 days. And
Wait, back up. Wait, what?
oh yeah, the new Jim
So
Crow.
it was no arraignment.
Nothing for 30 days.
Continue.
I didn't get to
Which
see
is
a
not
judge.
far fetched, since they locked a dude in because he wouldn't confess in Rikers Island for so long. Remember, and then he finally got out and ended
And
up
killed
killing
himself. Yeah.
So yeah, that's not far fetched.
Yep.
That was pretty easy and good on your behalf because
Right.
it had people that went through worse than that.
Now,
Go ahead.
when I got to Rikers Island, my Shep's ancestors told me that it would be 6 months. So I knew that I was going to be locked up for 6 months.
Mm.
And I also knew it was going to be a test and a trial.
Right.
So that's why you weren't seeing from me for so long. Now, what happened is when I was in Rikers Island.
No, just sit up some.
Yeah,
come a little
when.
over. Come in frame. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We got to make sure. Okay.
Whilst I was in Rikers Island, I got impatient and I did a prayer to get out and get what I deserved. And that day, a fake, I guess, Muslim guy, he sucker punched me in the jaw here. When I wasn't looking, of course. And that pretty much got me out of Rikers Island. It got me to Brooklyn Detention Center.
Back up. You can't say something like that. You got to add details and context. So you got impatient, you did the prayer ritual, whatever you want to call it.
I did a prayer.
Right.
You know, I could tell you who I prayed to if people are not uncomfortable with it. And I got that. I got the lawsuit.
Rewind. I just told you we want context. Come on, man. Don't play with this. I knew it'd been a while, man. This is Joel Benjamin 528. You gotta be in frame when you do this stuff. I see people say he's in frame. No, his ass wasn't. You understand? You gotta give details. Don't pussyfoot around with it. So you did the prayer, and this Muslim dude, did you know him? Did you have any run-in with him while he was in the jail?
Not really run-ins, but we had a conversation about polygamy, because his idea was that, you know, a man should work, etc., etc. So my thing was that, well, you know, lionesses and lions are polygamous, and lionesses bring home the bacon.
Right.
They go out and do the hunting to have food for the family.
Correct. In the jungle.
Yeah, meaning that it's not the lion's job to go out and have food.
He's just a protector. The lioness is the ones, right?
The lion's main job is to protect the pride, and if anything happens to those little cubs, he goes out and kills whoever damages his progeny.
Right, his pride. The pride. He got to protect the pride.
He has to protect the pride. Now we are human beings. We can work or not work. We don't walk on four legs. But the point is, the idea that a man should be the breadwinner, or that even a man should have more money than a woman, is nonsense.
So he got mad because you didn't agree with that concept.
He got mad.
You agreed with the polygamy part, but you didn't agree on how he should go about it, pretty much.
Well, I had a different take on male, female. Right. I didn't agree. So, you know, long story short, he waited till I was in a crowd of people, and he came through.
Chow hall, the yard.
Nah, this is 7 Lower. This is 7 Lower. When you go to Rikers Island, if you somebody, they put you in 7 Lower.
I know.
That's the
no
Mason
way
house.
in hell you was in no freaking 7 Lower. Get the hell out of here, man.
You know about 7 Lower?
Bro, you was not you was in 7 Lower?
I was in 7 Lower.
Alright, continue, brother.
But anyway, he punched me in the jaw. I fell down, jumped back up, and of course, he was gone. And the other Bloods, you know, they like stopped me from going forward and try to fight, because after you punch me in jail, I will fight you. I'm not going to try to fight you before then. But that's how I got the lawsuit.
So the Bloods, I'm sorry, because I had to take this call. So the Bloods basically stepped in.
The Bloods stepped in. The Bloods had stepped in before that. And I have to say this.
The Bloods stepped in after the whole...
After I got punched, they stepped in because it was a one man blood that was like, nobody touched me. Like he was like, don't touch this guy.
Right.
And it was for obvious reasons. Me, I wasn't looking for any trouble. And whatever they needed help with,
You did it.
that I can do, I would do it.
Such as, I just want to be a little clear. I know you don't want to get into details because of confidentiality reasons, but such as the people need to know, such as certain rituals so they could get out
Yeah.
and stuff. And we ain't gonna go into details, but you was doing that work and the stuff was working. That's all the people need to know.
Oh yeah, man. I mean,
Get in frame. Get in frame.
I mean,
Thank you.
one of the Muslim brothers, it was obvious because when I would do my pranayama breathing and my chanting, the whole room could feel it. Like the whole room could literally feel it because
How much of them to a room you was in?
about 60 people per room. You have 60 beds
Gotcha.
in there. If all the beds are full, it's 60 people. There were a lot of young bloods in there that were acting, young. But
For the most part, they ain't bother you.
Oh,
Because you had the triple OG.
a few of them did because that's their persona.
Right,
Bloods trained for confrontation.
right.
So,
But that confrontation got squashed
oh yeah,
once the triple OG stepped in.
yeah. They went and looked me up, and people told them who I was and whatnot. So, it got squashed. They tried to make me an honorary blood as well. And that doesn't stop you from getting
Right,
confrontation
right,
for blood.
right, right.
It doesn't really matter.
Right.
They just fight.
Yeah, they ain't try to hear that.
They try to
The
hear
only
that.
thing that will really have your back is the triple OG, and even then they still try.
Even
but
then-
they try on the low though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Continue.
So, after that, I got moved to Brooklyn Detention Center per protective custody, and I found a Haitian brother there, Mr. Harrison, who put me in contact with a very good lawyer, and I was able to get a lawsuit done for $2 million. And
Slow down. Slow the hell down. Slow the hell down. Back all the way up. See, I deal with the spiritual stuff, so you ain't gonna sugarcoat and pussyfoot. And I always gotta use that word around you when it comes up to you come up here to dealing with my audience. Don't pussyfoot around. You said the prayer.
oh, the
Get
prayer.
into the prayer.
Oh,
What? Because like, what did you find in there that made you do that? Because you say you got impatient.
okay.
Give me the breakdown.
Who owns planet Earth?
The Most High God.
Not really. Lucifer owns planet Earth.
Well, he gave him dominion over it. He don't rule it. But I get your point.
Right, he doesn't rule it
Right,
because
right.
he is in prison, but he has a lot of influence.
Okay.
So I meditated. I went down to where Lucifer is. I told him, get me the hell out of here today. Immediately. I said, get me out of Rikers Island. And I saw a demon with bat wings flew up.
Now let me stop you right there. Telling people stuff like that, they're gonna say, wait a minute, this dude made a deal with the devil.
That's not making a deal with the devil.
I know, that's why I want you to be clear.
Very
you
clear.
See? You see?
I commanded Lucifer
all right.
to get me the hell out of Rikers
All
Island because he has a lot of influence.
Continue. So you saw the...
And that followed with me getting punched in the jaw. So that's how I got out of Rikers Island, and that's how I got a lawsuit.
He said, you bold-faced ass Negro, you gonna command me? All right, I'm gonna get you out.
Oh,
but the way
yeah.
I'm gonna get you out, you gonna hold this punch in your face. That's how you gonna get out. He gonna get you out,
Yup.
but you had to get hurt. Thank
Yep.
God you didn't have to get shanked in order to get out. So, all right, so you did your stuff. You say you was getting your prayer. What prepared you for the prayer and the meditation?
Oh, being the author of the God Genes Decoded, and having been initiated as well, and having studied and understood things, having my ancestors let me know what my position is, I felt it easier and faster to use that route. I didn't know I was going to get punched in the jaw. And I guess that's how Lucifer deals with it. Or that's how you get a lawsuit. If you're in jail and you get injured, you can sue the Department of Corrections. Now, what,
Especially if you end up in jail falsely.
especially if you end up in jail falsely, which all my charges have been dismissed. Now, I was asking the correctional officer to move me from 7 lower for about 2 days straight. And she, whatever reason, actually, they didn't want me to leave.
Yeah, that's why when you tell me you was in 7 lower, like,
They didn't want me to leave.
that's when you.
The
yeah.
Bloods, they didn't want me to leave. You know, they
And you was in there for a long time.
It was 30 days. It was like 27 or 28 days. You know, I was in there. I was doing Qigong. I was doing pranayama breathing. I was doing yoga. So, you know, people were inspired and excited to see this because I'm 43 years old. I'm not 25. I'm not 30. I'm 43 years old. I'm doing push-ups against the wall on my hands. And, you know, I looked young. I must have got up to like 170 pounds while I was in jail.
Damn.
And I didn't have any commissary. I had to sell my phone calls to get money for food. I sold people amulets to get money for food in jail.
Doing the spiritual.
Doing the spiritual
Yeah.
thing. That's how I survived you using my spiritual gifts. All I need is a pen and paper. That's all I need is a pen and a piece of paper to make amulets, to make talismans. You know, there's a book called Amulets and Superstitions that I read many years ago, and ancient people, African people, man, some of the most powerful amulets are just a piece of paper written with a prayer on it, and they just wrap it up really neatly.
That's why I sell the seals of Moses.
Yeah.
And you know I don't sell that book just to any and everybody.
Right.
Cause when you're doing that, it could make you go crazy. Like you gotta deal with somebody. If you don't know what you're doing, you gotta come to somebody like me, Brother Divine, my cousin, a few other people that know what the hell they doing, or you gotta be spiritually fortified. Because people think they just gonna go do it that easy and fold up the paper.
Nah.
You understand? Go ahead, continue.
Every time that I would put these amulets on me that were in paper, I would feel the protection come on me because they change your chi.
The auric field.
They change your auric field. Every time I took them off, things would change. So I kept trying, not trying, and it is obvious that you either need to be big and strong, or you need to have something that augments your size to be a deterrent force against adversarial forces.
So how did, if you want to get into it, because, you know, your story is very interesting, especially that they dropped every damn thing. You commanding the devil, all kind of, you know, almost cursed out there. But how is it that you encounter the triple OG? Did you know him
No.
outside before, or you only got to know him when you got in there?
I only got to know these people in there. When I got to jail, there were people there that already knew me.
From what?
From
Reading? Like what?
From when I used to hang with Jamaicans in Prospect High School back in 1991, 1992, and 1993. You know, people knew me from back then because I am legendary. I don't go around people and act stupid.
Right. And you don't be bragging about it and whatnot.
No, I don't be bragging about it. You just live your life. These talk shows, this is the place that you can kind of brag and let people know, what you've done.
So you really mastered decoding the God genes inside of you. So you was
Yeah,
using your
man.
amulets, like you said, you had no commissary. And I'm not putting your business out there. I know.
Oh, it's fine.
I know you're a man that you have a lot of money. And it's one thing I heard Joe Button, not Joe Button, I'm sorry, Fat Joe said, I think it was with Drink Champs. He said, and this man got money. You know Fat Joe got money. And he said, I don't care who you are, how big you are, how much money you got. When you go into jail, the first 30 days, you don't get nothing. You don't have commissary, none of that for the first 30 days. He said, I don't care who you are. And that's true. It don't matter who you are. And then especially if you don't have people putting the money in there for you or your lawyer doing it for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that first 30 days, you got to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
So continue with that. So they knew you. Continue. So you let's fast forward. I just had to back up so the people get the reference track because I saw you was trying to pussyfoot and skip over, because I'm hearing it just like how y'all hearing it, people.
Oh, this is the realest.
This
story.
the real.
This is the. I didn't even start at the beginning.
Oh, well, you gotta give us the beginning, man. Stop playing games.
Man, when I got to the 77 precinct.
Frame. No, go ahead.
Oh, when I got to the 77 precinct, there was blood in there named Young Jeezy, and he was crying. And I was like, "Yo, why you crying, man?" And he told me his situation. So the magic that I was using, I was able to get into the precinct with, stuff that you could shank people with. So I took a ring off. I took another amulet off. I said, "Here, keep this on. You're gonna beat your case." That dude passed that ring to 4 other bloods. They all beat their case.
God.
You
gave him your personal.
Yeah.
Your personal.
Yeah.
Continue.
Because it was sorry and sad for me to see a young black man crying.
And
he's supposed to be a gang member.
Was he done dirty by the police?
Yeah, he was done dirty by the police.
Okay, so it's not like they really got him for something where he really messed up.
He wasn't doing nothing. He had a gun, and I guess they just chased down black men, and he got the gun away from him, so they didn't catch him with a gun.
Oh.
But I'm telling you right now that a lot of police officers are dirty.
We know all that already.
So you got to be careful out there.
So they tried to plant the gun on him?
Nah, they just tried to catch him with a gun charge, and they never caught him with a gun. He never.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, they never caught him with a gun, but they still said that they caught him with a gun. But I told him, don't worry about it. I said this ring is $1,700, and the other amulet is $500. So you could pay me later. And this is what I don't like about a lot of human beings. I never got paid. He passed the ring off to 4 other bloods who all beat their case. Now, you got to understand that if you go to jail for 30 days or 20 days or 60 days and you beat your case,
they got to pay you.
You have to get paid.
They got to pay you. They got to pay you.
So
it's not no time served. They got to pay you because you beat it.
You beat it. So I'm like, $2,200 every day you spend in jail is a minimum $3,500.
Because they make money off of you. Each head, they make money a day off of you being in jail. In case y'all don't know, that's how it go down. But continue. So when you beat your case and you was in there, they have to pay you.
Yup. They have to pay you.
So you know he got money.
Oh, yeah.
So continue.
And that's the other thing, too. Like, you got money. I gave you a guarantee for you to get money. And I don't see none of these guys. These guys were fighting over the ring. Seriously. They were fighting
I know you telling
over
the truth on that
the
one.
ring. And one blood said that he would get the ring back to me. But I don't know where he is. And I'm not worried about it. I went and got a new ring.
They can't see you. This is where the camera is.
Yeah, I went and got a new ring to Sekhmet, and I'll be getting another one similar to this to Bast. That's my promise. I'm not worried about them. I know what's in the hearts and minds of most men. They're children. They're not mature, and these type of things happen. But at least people saw that I came there with a demonstration of my power. Another thing that I did whilst I was in jail, the arresting officer, I did a prayer with his name just to let people know any person, and specifically police officer, because they administer the law, they mitigate between us and the law. If you do me wrong, I will get you. I will make sure that you suffer and die. And
What I just told you. What I just told you, man.
man, I did
What I just
5.5
told you, man.
months behind bars, and these people, my ankle was broken from what the police did. But I heal fast. So, it's not fun and games no more. It's warfare now because they done crossed the line. And you can only appease me with 250,000 bucks. That's it. If any PO cannot give me 250,000 bucks, your life is hell. And your family's life is hell. And your neighborhood's life is hell too. Don't mess with Vodun people, even if you got initiated into Vodun. Because for many years, when I was on Curtis Davis' show, Occult Science Radio, I let a lot of people know.
Yo, you saying them people name for yo? What? Yo, you know when you come on my show, you gonna make me start? You gonna make me start on the live?
Don't start.
Okay.
Meaning that people are under some type of impression that because they might be going to Bakors and Hungans or they got initiated, that it gives them the right to be unrighteous. And I was trying to show people for years that you need a good oracular device, better than Ifa. You need the I Ching. You need the I Ching. Before you go out messing with somebody who got Vodun power, get an I Ching reading done. Get an I Ching reading done. I've seen Lucifer drag people off to hell because of me. So if you want to play with fire, I'm the fire for you to play with.
And this is not the first time you suing the city and ain't winning money either. I don't know if you
No, before I was
right?
suing my landlord. This was back
I ain't
in.
talking about your landlord. I'm
Okay.
talking about. We're gonna leave it as that because I know you don't like to get to the detail, but this ain't the first time you sued them for big money.
No, this is the first
won.
time.
Oh, it's the first
No,
time.
this is the first time.
So what was the other times?
The only
Those
other
was other
time
cases?
I had a major lawsuit was when I was suing my landlord.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to put it out there for any lawyer, any attorney. I need an attorney for a civil rights lawsuit. My civil rights were violated. I should not have been arrested. I should not have been taken to Rikers Island. After I got out of Rikers Island with Brooklyn Detention Center, one of the judges said to the prosecutors and district attorneys, he said that we don't send people to jail for these types of charges. They were all misdemeanor charges. I had no it was in criminal court, but they were all misdemeanor charges, and they're all useless. And
Happy Aqua Ada. Salute to you for the super chat support. Bro, I need you to be in frame. I know we're using a different camera. You see, I'm very serious and touchy when it comes to being in frame. Because I go back and I watch this and I'm seeing side of your freaking face. I don't want that, bro.
yeah, man.
Please, stay in frame. Stay in frame. Thank you, my brother. So the judge let them know. He was like, yo, basically, you don't get locked up for this.
Yeah.
So you did 30 in Rikers. 30
And
days
then
in
5
Rikers.
months in Brooklyn
And then
Detention
after
Center.
that happened to you, they was like, oh, snap. You know what? We got to transfer him. So the Brooklyn Detention Center was more lighter.
Yeah.
So you did 5 months. 5 months in the Brooklyn Detention Center. So altogether, that was
5.5
6 months. You
Yeah.
was 6 months.
6 months.
You was locked
Yeah.
down for.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I take it you were still doing your spiritual stuff, you're reading or whatever. What was you reading?
Oh, I
Like what was things you was doing? Because I know you was doing readings for people, all that. Because I know if you was turning up in Rikers with the spiritual stuff, I know you was doing it in the
one of the
detention
things
center
that
as well.
that I did was I did the first 16 Odu of Ifa. And I also did Ifa like you do I Ching. A lot of people don't know that Ifa is made of yin and yang lines. People, in fact, most Yoruba Babalaos don't know that Ifa is made of yin and yang lines. So you could get 3 coins the same way that you throw I Ching, you can throw Ifa. It's
You're
a
looking at the
quadram.
same screen that I'm looking at, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know, Ifa is made of quadrans. And this also means that if you draw Ifa the way that you do I Ching,
Benjamin Fox.
you will have I Ching readings inside of
Hello?
the quadrans and the octograms. It's really
All right, I'm live
octograms,
right now. I could call you back.
meaning it is, you know, quadram over quadram. So I did the first 16, and it's a very,
All right, I
very,
gotta call you
very
back 'cause I'm
interesting
live right
thing
now.
to do because you get a lot of power from that. All those quadrams, the shape of those quadrams, they are connected to our psyche, our subconscious, because we have done this before.
Frame.
So that for me was the major thing that I did whilst I was locked up, is that I went over how to design the first 16 Odu and also the all of the quadrams of Ifa, and how to throw Ifa without the Opele chain. You don't need the Opele chain.
Telling him too much. Telling him too much.
Yeah.
And you know better.
Yeah, because I haven't even
You
read
already
a
know
book on
better.
this.
You
I haven't
know
even read a
better.
book on this yet.
Once you start talking, they say, I ain't stop you the whole time. Once you start coming with, you got me looking at you funny now. You know better. You know better.
So I continue studying. You know, I told people about my book and stuff like that. You know, people were acting really, really funny. People were acting really, really funny. A lot of people were scared too. A lot of people were scared because they saw what I was doing, and some people are psychic, meaning they've been into Santeria, they you know grew up in Santeria, so they are psychic, so they could see some of the stuff that I was doing, and that made them scared as well.
So what was you reading?
Of
I'ma ask
course,
you again.
of course, I had
I'ma
not
ask you
much of a
again.
choice, but to read the God Genes Decoded in hardback. A lot
I
of
got
people,
you.
yeah, in hardback, but mainly the introduction, mainly the forward.
So, wait a minute. Backtrack. Let's go slow. You go up in the jail library or whatever. It's like, how does it work? Explain that to me.
You gotta ask for permission to go to the library.
We gotta ask.
Yeah, you can't just go to the library.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, man. You have to ask for permission to get books, go to the library. It's not easy access. Then
So you go to the library and you going through the shelf. Like, how you came across your book like that?
it was right there on one of the shelves looking at me. Well, it wasn't looking at me. I
He
looked at
said,
it.
looking at me.
It was looking at me when I was looking at it. And as the author of the book, it's not easy for me to read that book. There's a reason why I had to put out the first
I'm
original
sorry. This
version
better be a caller
of
for
the
you.
book
Joel
because
Benjamin 528.
the history and what was done in that book is
Hello?
magnanimous. And
Yes,
when I
I'm live right
read
now.
the book, I don't know if this happens to other people. I can hear other people reading the
Alright.
book. I believe those to be.
I'm sorry. Let me apologize to the people. I'm sorry, people, because I have the phone lines open and the stuff here, and I'm expecting the people to call for you, but my phone, like, you know how my phone be blowing up because since you got here earlier. So I'm thinking the calls are gonna be for you, and there's other people calling, and like the most set of people like to call when I'm live.
Yeah.
So I apologize, people. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, right? The ring was gone. I gave the ring. I sold the ring to Jeezy. He was able to use it. Couldn't get it back. I gave this brother a penny. I consecrated
Where at?
in Rikers Island.
Oh, this is when you was doing your 30 days in Rikers.
Yeah, I gave him a penny. I said, yo, just keep it. I said, just keep it in your mouth. He got out.
Yeah, when you go to the judge, there's a certain prayer that you say over the penny, and with the penny and the copper that it conduces, yada yada yada. I really don't want to get into that right now because that stuff they got
because I learned
they gotta, yeah.
I learned that the hard way
Nisi Davis, salute to you. Thank you for the super chat support.
when you are trying to fight the system is using voodoo. These judges, they all know about voodoo. They all know about Ifa and Babalao and Bakors and Paleros and Bokanons. They know about this stuff.
They know about the different archangels.
Yup.
They know.
Yup.
And because, as you know, we have some lawyers and judges that come through
Yup.
Nicholas, Brooklyn, and some of them see me for whatever reason. I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But trust me, people, they know.
You have to use specific prayers.
You know what movie touched on that real good? And I haven't seen the next movie touched on it since. The Devil's Advocate.
Oh, I was thinking about that movie a couple days ago. The Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate touch on
that was filmed at Waptel Lipton.
Yeah.
Waptel Lipton.
They heavy into their stuff too.
They
heavy. They heavy. They heavy.
Oh my goodness.
See, people don't know how heavy it gets. Continue, my brother. Continue.
Many years ago, when I was working for Proskauer Rose Mendel Getz, this brother that worked for Waptel Lipton, he was doing like temp work on the weekend, and he just wanted to talk to me about the demonism. He just wanted to talk to me about
straight demonism.
People getting possessed by demons and just going crazy. So this is the world that we live in. You could read books by Cornelius Agrippa. You could read books by McGregor Mathers.
We ain't giving them all that. That's for the next show.
For the next show.
Yo, hey, let's give a hand for 18 Lucky. 18 Lucky in the house.
Hello, 18 Lucky.
18 Lucky want to talk to you, Babanu.
Yes, sir.
Salute to the barber, man. Salute to the barber. Hey, barber.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. So, comment that most people will be confused about, and I'm glad that you clarified it. And it clarified things for me. I had to dig back into my knowledge of the truth in the Bible, right? But you said you had prayed a prayer
Yes.
to Lucifer.
Yes.
No, he didn't pray to Lucifer. No, he
It
didn't
was a
pray to Lucifer.
command.
He commanded, not a pray. He ain't prayed to Lucifer.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I stand corrected. He commanded him.
Right.
So likewise for the people on the chat, see, I had to go back to the teachings that I was taught, right? And we all know the story of the crucifixion,
Yes.
right? So when Jesus was placed on the cross and so forth, right? But it also states that he visited Hades.
Yes.
He went down to Hades.
Yes.
And he stole the keys of death.
Yes.
Yes.
And to add on to that, 18 Lucky, when he went down to hell, the prince of hell, the one who really controls hell, all right, people don't know how deep that goes, was cursing Lucifer and say like, look what you caused. Like, yo, why didn't you just leave this man alone? You gave him more power now to come down here and took out Adam and started freeing the people. So yeah, I just
Lucifer
had to
gets into
give
a
them
lot of
that
trouble.
drop. Yeah, oh yeah. Go ahead, continue, brother.
That's facts right there. That's facts, man. But I appreciate the Bible sharing this with me. But I have one other thing, Baba. So, you know what's interesting is as you move forward with things in life, and the key indicator that you're moving forward in things, you have all these, I like to call shenanigans that try to rear their ugly head against them. So for myself, because I'm experiencing the same, as of today, I'm 48 years old.
Wow.
But I've made a decision that no more shall I just deal with these shenanigans. So I have some shenanigans going on right now, and I'd like to get some information from you on how to handle these shenanigans with these dead people.
Okay. My email address.
Nah. I'm gonna do better than that. 18
Uh-huh.
Lucky, you the source. I'm gonna hook you up with him. Personal number. This is my homeboy.
Yeah, man.
And I got you covered, and he got you covered, and we're gonna leave it as that.
Joe got you. Joe will give you my contact information. Contact me, brother, cause I'm throwing it down heavy.
I'm gonna give you the personal.
I will throw it down heavy for you, and I will also speak to you and let you know what I am doing because.
Nah, we ain't gonna go through all that. I'm gonna give him your personal. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Bottom
man.
line. I 18 Lucky.
I will help you.
Super salute to you, Baba. We love you, man. We appreciate all the teachings that you're giving to the community, man. Super salute to MC Spookism, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing the truth to the people because it's up to us once we have the knowledge to practice the knowledge that we learn.
Facts. Gang.
Thank you very much,
18
brother.
Lucky all the check-in people. Thank you, bro.
You know,
Later. Wait, back up. Before you continue, get in frame. You see how half of your face looking? Okay, thank you. Stay in frame, sir. I gotta see when I'm doing this with you, I gotta use the other camera. I'm tired of keep telling you stay in frame and whatnot. You come on the channel giving trouble. Like what's that dude? That Charlie Murphy skit? But he was like with James. They should have never give y'all niggas money. All right, I saw a comment here. Man, you're teasing, bro. Your body aren't in New York. Come on, brothers. All right, so let me say this. We not teasing nothing. I wanted how I get the knowledge. First off, I see 80-something people on here. It was damn near 90 people on here. And I don't even see y'all hitting the damn like button.
Pick up from France.
France in the house. Anybody that's new, make sure you subscribe. All right. Nah, y'all telling me King so say he's in frame. You gotta remember, I'm using a different type of camera, and the cameras he's seeing it. The camera looking big as hell. So if y'all seen it good and he's in frame, that's good, but it's not, it's looking different here. But yeah, as I was saying, y'all act like y'all can't even hit the like button, and I went way over. How long did I say we was gonna do this for?
15 to 30 minutes.
That's it. And we went way over because I always make sure I look to give y'all the treat. But y'all been acting funny style. The New Year's coming in soon, and all that is
Tell 'em
gonna
yes.
be yes, Jay Smith. Yes, he
I am
have his
accepting
students.
students.
We're gonna be setting something up, and yeah, he is. So Joel Benjamin 528 aka MC Spookism. Share the video. When y'all come up in here, y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Period. And I let him flow pretty much with a few things he was saying. Stay tuned. We have a next live stream coming. Y'all hit me up. Y'all see the contact number.
Peace, Bishara.
We're gonna set it up so you get in contact with him. Okay? Hit that damn like button. Who's that? Trey Waters, Joel Benjamin 528. Is he really related to Brother Divine? No.
Who's Divine?
No, that's Brother Divine downstairs. No, he's not related to Brother Divine. No one said he was related to Brother Divine. I guess he kind of looked like Brother Divine. His name is Baba Nu. Tell him your name, bro. Your whole whole name and all
Baba
that.
Nu Heri Mensa Ogun. That is my Kimu name. My legal name is Ricardo McAllister Waldron.
All right, I seen a question. Ellis, what's that? Elusive Illustrations asks, where you get the book you got, Joel? Huh, interesting.
He has it in stock.
Now, I have it in stock. This is the last one. We sold a lot of this one. This one is the hardback, the 250. This is the ones that they're using, the professors are using in college. This is the hardback one. We have that in stock. Well, I only got one right now. Hopefully, and this is where I get on his case. You see, he like, yeah.
I have some more.
Hopefully, he come through with the others. Klein, where you get the CMOS? We got the CMOS here. Hold on. Yeah. Yo, stop reading. I got this. I hate when y'all people come on the channel and y'all be trying to read the damn comments. Fall back. I got this. Cause y'all be getting distracted by the I'm the only one that should be getting distracted by the comments. I got you. 929 374-3828. That's 929-374-3828 to get the CMOS. I'ma hook you up. Cause I know we have the CMOS 3-week challenge. The 3-week CMOS challenge. Now the book. This is the number to get the book, order the book. The book got a lot of jewels. The man tapped into the book. And what's interesting, because when he was giving me the slight, because he just gave me the fast breakdown, like he was like, yo, I had to deal with my book in jail. And I'm like, oh, wow. Because I know how difficult it is for him to read that book spiritual-wise. So obviously it's like, no, you're going to read me today. You understand what I'm saying? And what's ironic, they don't allow hardback. They don't allow hardback. So for that hardback to be there, and quite frankly, I want to know who the hell in their right mind bought the book for $250 and donated it up in there. Because it had to come through like some donation or something.
You never know what is going on. The first time that I went to Rikers Island, I think it was in 2015. And when I got there, people already knew me. And I'm talking about the officers. And I was treated very, very good then. So I didn't have the hardback then. But this time, it was different. And it's like this, right? There was so much being done against me One of the biggest mistakes that I ever made was I left my apartment and I went to Barbados. And I left my apartment and went to Barbados because I can get a lawyer. I went and filed my own lawsuit uh, in the landlord tenant court. You can only file for $25,000. That's the maximum. The lawyer told me that the landlord wants to settle with me for all the $25,000. And I looked at him and said, I want the whole building. Now, all I had to do was stay, but this is what was going on. They were putting poison in my waters to drink in my apartment. The poison wasn't doing me anything, but hey,
Could have
people.
met somebody else up if they come over there.
Exactly. I had to worry about what if my children come over. You know what I mean? What if I have a girlfriend or something and she comes over? I mean, one sister came over and that was it. She saw stuff disappear. Boom. She was like, I'm not coming back here. So, and stuff disappeared and reappeared. I was like, my deities didn't make that disappear. I don't know where the hell it went, but it came back. And people couldn't really deal with that because I wasn't really too sure. So the landlord was also doing a lot of trickery.
Hold on, save that. And there's a reason why I say save that. We went over the time, and they acting like they don't know how to hit the like button. So what we're gonna do is, out of respect, JJ, I see you. What's bracelets we should wear? What for haters? I see you have the tiger eye on you. Yes, you got the tiger eye here at Nicholas Brooklyn. Yes.
Amethyst is good as well.
Yes, we have all
amethyst here as well. But I will tell you, and they keep saying Arcturian. I will tell you what I was told years ago. You need copper
Hold on.
magnet.
No.
Don't tell them.
You ain't understand. That's why some people that's why a few people ain't gonna like me. You see them likes? And you see the amount of people on?
Yeah.
I don't play them games, brother.
Oh.
Joel Benjamin 528 aka MC Spookism. If you want the book, okay, The God Genes Decoded by this man right here, Babanu, we have the leatherback, the first edition. All right, volume 1, and he got volume 2 and volume 3. We got the leatherback, volume 1, $250. Call 718-858-4400. That's 718-858-4400. We're going to have Babanu back up on here again. Most likely, we're going to set up a pay-per-view live where we're going to get like a little certain initiation thing going in and whatnot. It's still in the works. We talking it out.
Yeah, man.
All right, and doing what we do. Make sure you share the video, and that's the next thing. Cause I'm being serious, like because coming into next year, like I'm taking the channel through a whole completely bigger shift. I'm not with this hit the like button and all that and share my videos. They sending me all kind of damn ish through my freaking DMs and everything else. I'm like, well, share the damn video on Facebook, whatever. So I ain't begging. So we chopping down time. I only made it go over because this is my brother, the big homie, Baba Nu. So I got to let him rock. But real talk, I'm getting tired of the viewers moving how they move. Me and Brother Divine, we be coming up here, dropping the information. Mama Kafunya, other people we could get. So we want people to take action. The amount of knowledge this brother have, because I have some of the knowledge too. And when he go in, he go in. And I be looking at him like, yo, you know you ain't even supposed to be talking about that.
That's the problem is that having really started seriously studying from age 18 in terms of books and this knowledge, I am 43 years old now. So I have very good memory capacity. I can remember some of the critical books that I started reading when I was a teenager. And then when you get initiated to be a Vodun priest, you're going to draw on that knowledge. You know, I had those books up until 2015. I kept those books with me.
Real quick, before we wrap it up, contact info. Get on one of the contact infos or how you want to do it. Like,
E Egyptian voodoo priest at gmail.com. That's Egyptian, EGYPTIAN, voodoo, VODOO, priest, PRIEST, at gmail.com. Also, my legal name, Ricardo Waldron, at yahoo.com. RICARDO WALDRON at yahoo.com. No dots, no spaces, nothing. First and last name at yahoo.com.
people. Joel Benjamin 528. We got the brother here, Baba Nu. He back. Gonna get their asses. Gonna get that paper. They done messed up. All the charges is dropped.
All cases have been dismissed.
Meek Mill should have come seen this man.
You know, and I was thinking about Meek Mill and his bullshit, and I was like, why the hell, like, who is doing voodoo for Meek Mill?
Yeah, yo. Meek Mill, like, yo, you ain't the Illuminati, dude, and you got that one little judge giving you pressure. No, you know, I even want to laugh at that. People gonna be like, yo, I'm stupid, making up type of jokes, I'm grimy. But it's for real. I be watching some of these people, and I'm like, because, you know, I know you dealt with a lot of famous people and help a lot of famous people, especially through certain court situations and whatnot. So the whole time I'm looking at Meek Mill's situation, and I'm like, yo, dude, come to Nicholas, Brooklyn, man.
For real.
Get one of your people to come speak to me. Come speak to one of the homies that know what they doing, because when I heard, and if I pop in a Willie too, man, we would have had that you know what, let me not say.
Man, and look,
Yo.
I don't use dolls.
Yo, we ain't getting it. They don't need to know all that. Period. You do what you do.
Yup.
Joel Benjamin 528. Baba Nu in the building. He's black. Gang.
I'm back and I'm black.
We out. Peace.